Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm a child life specialist and a family consultant. I'm here to support you on your parenting journey because children do not come with a manual. Are you preparing your children or are you protecting them? So, my new tip for you for preparing your children, because it is really fun to protect them. It is something that we love to do. We love to nurture them, take care of them. However, sometimes we're jumping in and we're fixing. We're doing things for them because it's easier, and we're not building confident and independent children. Being able to step back is really tough. Being able to take your foot off the gas and not worry about every little thing is really tough too. So, preparing your children will build independent people. Kids that will go out into the world and get jobs and take a bus, but they have to learn how to do those things, and we have to be able to step back and allow them to do it. So, letting your children try is so important. Children that struggle want to do well. Sometimes parents just think this kid just doesn't get it. Child A and B, no problem. What am I doing wrong? Well, a lot of times you're doing all the right things because you did it with child A and B. But child C has difficult temperament. Maybe they have ADHD, maybe they have anxiety or a learning disability, or emotionally and socially they're about a year or two behind. They could just have problems with their memory, or the things that they value are different than what their brothers and sisters value, and then their behaviors come out. Maybe they really struggle with their emotions. Whatever it is, they are really trying, and giving them an opportunity to try is important. Now, some kids will think that's not fair. You're letting my older brother do it or my sister do it. And that could be their motivator. The motivator is that I want to do those things as well. So, absolutely, your brother can take a bus. Absolutely, your sister walks to the park or walks to school on their own. How can you show me that you can do that? What are those skills that they're lagging? Can we teach them those things and then slowly let them do it? Now, not too slow, because if you keep them on the same step for too long, they're not going to be able to get to the next step. However, showing them how to do something, watching them how to do it, and then just letting them try is important. What are the things that they need? What do they have to remember? What tips and tools do we need to write down and go over with them? And when they make a mistake, when they're 10 minutes late because they forgot their watch, or they, burnt the toast because they forgot to check the setting, do we get angry, or do we say, that sucks, and let's start over? Let's learn from our mistakes. So letting them try things allows them to make mistakes. And when we say no all the time, don't do that, stop acting that way, we're telling them this is not good enough. You are not good enough. Asking that question, why did you act that way, is saying what you're doing is disappointing and you're doing it on purpose. And a lot of kids are not. But then how am I supposed to practice? How am I supposed to do these things when you never let me try? And every time I do it, I screw up and I feel like a loser, and then I get in more and more trouble. And that shame and blame game does not work. Try to remember what it was like to be a kid. Can you relate to them? Can you relate to their struggle? And maybe this is too big of a step. So I will walk you to the park. I'm going to make sure that you have your watch on. We're going to set a timer. So 5 minutes before you have to start walking home, a timer is going to go off. Maybe we're going to do 2 timers. I'll teach you how to shut it off, and then you're going to be home on time. And actually, every time you come home on time, you get a check. And after 2 checks, you get a loonie. You get, $1. You get an extra show to watch. You get to pick the dessert, whatever it is, because you are saying, I'm noticing, I'm watching your effort. And a reward doesn't need to be walking around with $5 bills. It's just acknowledging and saying, I'm proud of you and I see that you're trying. Don't worry about the perfection, because some children really want to strive to be that way, and that's the other end of the spectrum, and they feel like they've got to keep this up, and if they don't, they really struggle. So let your children try. So what's the first step? Finding something that they can do, something simple like picking out their outfit. And it might not happen in the morning because there's not enough time, so do that the night before. So get going, Get your children learning, let them try, let them make mistakes, acknowledge the effort. You've got this. And if you're struggling, reach out. I can support you. I do one-on-one consultants with parents, and sometimes it's just 1 hour with me, and we can figure things out, and I can support you on your journey because you have the tools, and sometimes you just need a little more guidance. So check out my website at momthemanager.ca to learn more about me and connect. Send me a message. Take care.